When you think of muscle cars, your mind probably goes straight to Detroit. But down in Australia, they've been building some of the most insane V8-powered beasts the world has never seen. Today, we're counting down 10 ridiculously fast Australian muscle cars. Some you've never heard of, all of them wild. These aren't just fast, they're loud, raw, and unapologetically Aussie. Not a V8, but it doesn't need one. The XR6 Turbo had a 4.0-liter inline-six with a massive turbocharger and could hit 0 to 60 in under 5 seconds. It's the Aussie answer to the Supra, and tuners have pushed these over 600 horsepower with ease. Ford fans call it the ultimate sleeper. Humble looks with monstrous speed, it's still relatively affordable too, which makes it a cult classic in tuner circles. This full-size sedan came with a 6.2-liter LS3 V8, straight out of a Corvette. It had magnetic ride control, Brembo brakes, and legit muscle credentials, but was sold as a family car, only in Australia. It offered practicality and brutality in one package. Many were exported to the US as Chevy SS sedans, but the Aussie versions had that special flavor: rawer tuning, different styling, and a rebellious badge. A 635 horsepower supercharged LSA V8, built in limited numbers, manual transmission. It was the ultimate send-off for Aussie muscle, and it was faster around a track than many supercars. Think of it as Australia's Hellcat, only rarer and more refined. HSV made only 275 of them. It was the most powerful car ever made in Australia, and it went out with a bang. Ford Performance Vehicles went all out for this final GT, a 5.0-liter supercharged V8 with 471 horsepower and a manual gearbox. It could break into the fours for 0 to 60, and only 500 were made. The 351 badge was a tribute to the legendary 351 Cleveland engine of the past. Old school V8 torque meets modern tech. This car was so fast it was banned from some Australian racing classes. Exported to the US is the Pontiac GTO, but the Aussie version had more style and more attitude. A 5.7-liter V8 with 300 plus horsepower, rear-wheel drive, and that classic coupe body. CV8Z was the final hurrah. It came in wild colors, with improved handling and bigger brakes. In the hands of a tuner, these cars easily breach 400 horsepower. And with modern upgrades, they've become sleepers at drag strips across Australia. Yes, a pickup truck, but with a Corvette engine. The Maloo R8 was a ute with attitude, capable of embarrassing sports cars while hauling lumber. It held the world record for the fastest production pickup truck, 0 to 60 in around 4.9 seconds. Imagine a Camaro SS mixed with a Silverado. Only Australia would greenlight something this absurd, and that's why it's brilliant. From 1971, this was Australia's original muscle legend, a 351 Cleveland 5.8, 4-speed manual, and officially the world's fastest 4-door car at the time, built for the racetrack but sold to the public. Only 300 were made. Today they fetch over $1 million at auctions. Its legacy is enormous. It's the Aussie equivalent of the Hemi Cuda or Boss 429 Mustang. Luxury meets muscle. The Senator had high-end trim, but don't be fooled. It packed a 6.2-liter V8 with nearly 400 horsepower. It was fast, refined, and surprisingly rare outside Australia. Think of it like a BMW M5 on a VB budget, raw, premium, and loud. While the GTSR got the headlines, the Senator was the stealth fighter of the HSV lineup, a homologation special built for racing. The A9X had a 5.0-liter V8, flared fenders, and serious track pedigree. Think of it as Australia's answer to the Camaro Z28. It dominated Australian touring car racing in the late 70s, and Peter Brock's victories in the A9X are the stuff of legend. Today, clean examples are collector gold. This was the craziest of them all, a 7.0-liter LS7 V8 straight out of a Corvette Z06 in a 4-door sedan. 505 horsepower, built by hand, and extremely limited. Only 137 were made. It wasn't just fast, it was menacing. It had raw torque, track-ready balance, and a presence that screamed, "Get out of the way." The W427 was HSV's Mount Everest. They never built anything like it again. Australian muscle cars didn't just match American muscle, they built some of the craziest, fastest, and most underrated performance machines the world has ever seen. Which one blew your mind the most? Let us know in the comments, and subscribe for more rare performance car deep dives from around the world. Aussie car culture? Underrated. Let's fix that, one beast at a time.